Good morning, Rebels. Today is Friday, November 18th, 2016, and this is Rebel TV.
Good morning, Rebels. This is Mrs. Alvarez, counselor here at Savanna High School. Will you please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
November 18th, 1978. A mass murder-suicide in the jungles of Guyana in South America occurs. The cult leader Jim Jones orders more than 900 followers at his Jonestown compound to drink poison punch, directly after a congressman and 4 others investigating the compound were gunned down. Jones is found dead with a bullet wound to the head, but whether it was self-inflicted is unknown. In 2003, Massachusetts' highest court rules that the state constitution gives gay couples the right to marry. Gary Chalmers is one of the plaintiffs who brought the case.
We'll finally be able to have the health care benefits, as many of the other legal protections that we so need to keep our families safe and secure.
Matt Daniels, with the group of Alliance for Marriage, condemns the court's decision.
They have put their full prestige and authority behind the destruction of marriage as a man and a woman, and that will have national consequences.
And in 1928, Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie, starring Mickey Mouse, premieres in New York. It's the first sound-synchronized cartoon that becomes a major success. Today is Friday, November 18th, 2016, and that was Today in History.
Attention seniors, Gear will be hosting a final college application lab this upcoming Tuesday, November 22nd in the College and Career Center from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're not submitted a college application and need support, please come by and work on your application. Please take advantage of this opportunity and apply this Tuesday, November 22nd. Remember, only 10 days remain to apply, so hurry, Rebels.
4 seniors enjoyed lunch with the principal this week for earning the AP Scholar Award in 2016. The AP Scholar recognition is given to students who have received a score of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams, while the AP Scholar with Honor distinction is for students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken, and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. Please congratulate the following seniors: Esmeralda Solis with AP Scholar, Vivian Tran with AP Scholar, Edgar Romero with AP Scholar with Honor, and Karina Villa with AP Scholar with Honor. Great job, Rebels!
If you're interested in playing girls water polo this year, see Coach Nelson in the room 10 or at the pool.
Attention Metro members, please come to our meeting this Friday, November 18th at lunch in room 61. We'll be discussing next month's Navidad in Savannah event. See you there!
We all know how it feels to be judged, whether it's at school, it's at work, it's at home, because of the clothes that we wear, the sports that we play, the music that we listen to, the things that we like to do, the group of friends that we hang out with. Maybe it's the mistakes that we made. We all know what it feels like to be judged. I get thousands and thousands of emails, messages, comments, posts from students all across the country talking to me about how it feels to be not accepted by one group or not a part of another group, that their school is plagued by cliques and people judging other people. It's like you walk into the lunchroom and you know exactly where you can sit and where you can't sit, and everybody's got their little place. You know what's crazy to me? That over 42% of all students say that they've been bullied online. 3 million students nationally are absent every single month from school because they don't feel safe. Every day in our country, there's an average of over 5,000 students who have attempted suicide, and that's just grades 7 through 12. Where do these numbers stem from? I think it comes from the way that we judge each other. Judgment isn't just a high school problem. The way that we judge each other, it's a society problem. If you don't believe me, just look at social media. Look at the things that people write about each other on Facebook, the comments on Instagram. It's the things that people tweet at celebrities. I mean, have you ever read the comments on a YouTube video? The world, it's more connected than ever. But bullying, cliques, prejudice, those things run rampant in our schools across the country. A lot of the reason judgment exists is because of the differences in how we value each other. You know, we hold someone as more valuable because they play sports or because they get straight A's. Or you judge somebody because of, the neighborhood that they come from or the money that their parents make. Or we judge someone because of the music that they listen to or the color of their skin, their ethnic background, or their sexual preference. You know the way you kids hate how adults judge you? It's the way that they look at you for being different, for being young, for being unique. It's the same look, it's the same exact thing that you do to each other every single day. If you're the kind of person who judges someone, all it is a pathetic little habit that starts when you're a kid, and by the time you're an adult, you can't change because it's so rooted in who you are. It's like there's this totem pole that we base people on, like there's this top and this middle and this bottom, and we base people based upon our own value system, and wherever you're at on the totem pole, that's how you treat people. I mean, I've been on all sides of it. I remember walking into high school as a new student with purple hair and a Green Day t-shirt on, and then I became a 4-sport varsity athlete, and I thought I was more important than everyone else just because I played sports. I thought judgment would end after high school, but it doesn't. I mean, it continues on into the adult world. There's nothing that cracks me up more than when I walk into a room filled with adults and I watch them judge me for what I look like. I mean, judgment, it's something that you're gonna face for the rest of your life. And you can sit there and pretend it's not you. You can pretend that you haven't been bit by this poison. You can pretend that you don't have this little totem pole for the way that you evaluate people and the way that you judge people. But you have to realize something. All of us, we all have our own prejudices. We all make our own judgments. We have to understand that everyone has value. Everyone matters. I mean, if you're cutting yourself because you don't feel like you belong at school, you do. You matter. If you don't want to show up every morning because you feel like nobody hears you and nobody cares about you, if you're watching this and you feel like a ghost, you have to understand something. Every one of us matters. We all matter. But if each of us can understand that we've all got value, that we all matter, that's when we begin to change the culture of our schools.
That's it for today's announcements, Rebels. Have a fantastic Friday.